Hello and welcome back to the Rice Pu'erh YouTube channel.
Hello.
Adam and I are here today to talk about puer teas because we have a very exciting new one.
A new tea.
That we are currently drinking and enjoying very much, I would say. Thoughts?
It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. It's a new puer that tastes like sticky rice.
Yeah. And we're not kidding. Like, a lot of them, they have tasting notes.
Yeah.
They'll have, a floral vibe or something that they kind of taste like. This is like, I poured it.
Rice.
Yeah, you poured it into the cup and I said it smells like opening a rice cooker.
Yeah.
Like that's the kind of strength of flavor that you get from this thing. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's really good. And you were saying it's supposed to taste better on the second infusion?
It does. Puers, you make lots of infusions. So this is the sticky rice puer. You could conceivably have bought it from us at the end of last year. We had it in for a moment, but it sold out
immediately,
super quickly.
Yeah. I think we had maybe 6 tins or something in this branch, and they were gone within a week.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's the only tinned tea that we have. Very cute with these nice pink wrappers that they've got. I think you can properly see.
Yeah.
Lovely. So this is the 4th puer tea to add to the
collection.
Puer,
yeah, and I think it's something we're going to continue adding to our range of puers.
So would you, while you're drinking, sorry, I'm asking a question while you're enjoying it, would you like to tell us a little bit about what puer means, what that kind of tea is?
Okay, well, puer is actually a place. It's a prefecture in China. And it's a type of tea that's existed for more than 1,000 years. Back in the day when to transport tea, it was, and tea in those days was only green tea. They hadn't invented a different type of tea. We didn't have any oxidized tea. So you've got green tea, and it was compressed into cakes and then would go on the tea horse roads to Tibet, to other parts of China. Eventually to Japan, and it was this compressed tea. Now, a puer tea is not just there's not just an issue of is a tea oxidized or not, and the green tea is not oxidized. It's also a question of fermentation. So fermentation, you've got a bacterial action, just like you do with a yogurt or a kombucha, and you've got lots of health benefits with fermentation, which is great. Now, it will have happened the first time by chance. So there will have been some compressed tea cake that has got wet, maybe on the back of a mule, and on the way to the winding roads to go to a monastery in Tibet. Because back in those days, the main tea drinkers were monks. They used to have it in order to have their concentration while they were writing manuscripts or whatever monks do.
Yeah, very interesting.
And so the compressed tea will have become damp, and some natural bacteria in the air will have gone into the wet tea, and it will have started to ferment. And good monks, they won't have thrown away this tea that's fermented. They've actually drunk it and thought, that's actually really good. So that will have been the first puer.
That's like what you were saying about the smoky Russian caravan, that they kind of, the smoke infused into the tea while they're having their campfires.
Yes.
Similar sort of thing that kind of happened by accident, but ended up making something really interesting.
Yeah. This often happens, actually. I mean, if you've ever traveled around Italy and had some of their wonderful food.
I wish.
Often the recipes have been created completely by chance, just using the local ingredients and some happenstance that was a good idea. That's how we should do it. So same in tea. And here, tea will have fermented by chance, and then it's actually a great idea.
So I guess firstly, do you want to tell us about raw puer?
Okay, so raw puer is a type of puer that will have existed 1,000 years ago. It's green tea, which is fermented. So you could think of it as almost as an air-dried green tea.
So that's this one here. I'll see if I can show the camera. There we go. So maybe on to the next. We've got ripened puer.
So we've got ripened puer, and ripened puer you could think of as a fermented black tea.
Okay.
So this is a process that doesn't go back 1,000 years. It actually only goes back to the 1970s. The method was created as a way of making puer tea in a faster way, sort of an accelerated process. Tea leaves are oxidized, as you would do with black tea. They're put into a pile. Pile is damp. Then there's fermentation with some good bacteria, and the process of creating puer happens a lot quicker. And the flavor notes are quite different and quite appreciated by our customers. Actually, they're really earthy. One of our ripened puers we actually call "Walk in the Forest," and we called it that because its taste notes are of a walk in the forest. It's wet wood, it's mushrooms, it's really earthy and damp.
Move those now. We do recommend throwing the first infusion of the walking forest away, don't we? Because it is pretty strong on those woody notes, I think.
Yes. And of course, back in the day, the Chinese used to say that the first infusion is for your enemies.
I didn't know that. That's hilarious. I love that. So the reason that we're here is the new tea, sticky rice.
Sticky rice.
Do you want to give us the backstory, a little bit of,
Absolutely. So first of all, there is no rice in this tea, but it tastes of sticky rice. The wonderful rice you get in a Chinese restaurant, often in a sort of an upside down bowl. The flavor comes from a herb, na mi shong. Apologies if I've not pronounced it absolutely correctly. And it's a herb that grows in Yunnan, naturally in Yunnan. And the people of Yunnan, the Dai people in Yunnan, are putting this herb with tea. So they might put it with green tea, and obviously it goes very, very well with puer. So it marries with the earthiness of the puer just in a wonderful way. And as we mentioned, you can have many, many infusions.
Yeah, I mean 7 or 8.
Oh yeah, easily.
At least. Yeah,
easily. Yeah. And over several days. I mean, I was working in Broughton Street the day after you were there, and you'd been drinking it the day before, and I made another 3 or 4 infusions.
Yeah, reduce, reuse, recycle, right? Like, you may as well.
Yes.
And we were just drinking the first infusion now, but I think we'll probably go and make like 2, 3, 4 more before the day's over.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and we were saying, you know what? I will show clips of us making the tea just now. So as you can see, when we're unwrapping the paper from around the tea, there are little sort of pale parts in the tea kind of basket nest shape, and those are the herb that we're noticing. Yeah. So it's wound tightly up, and then it sort of expands as you brew it, which is really kind of like a flowering tea almost.
It is without the beautiful flower at the end.
Of course, without the flower, but it expands in that aesthetically pleasing way, kind of thing.
The amazing thing about it, though, is that it actually tastes of sticky rice.
Yeah,
it really does. It's not, as you said earlier on, it's not a note of something is that rice, but it's actually it's like you're having sticky rice.
Yeah, and it's obvious as well. It's not really, you don't have to be told.
No.
Do you know what I mean? You can kind of just smell it and think, that smells like rice, you know. It's very impressive. And really unique. I mean, not like anything else we have. So sticky rice puer, or any puer tea, is going to have pretty good health benefits well. Do you want to tell us about those?
Yeah. So we mentioned already that it's fermented things are often very good for you, yogurt or kombucha. Puer has been used in Chinese medicine for nearly 1,000 years. It aids gut health, it helps digestion, it reduces bloating, it helps the body control cholesterol levels in the bloods. Really a number of things, and also the things that are in all teas, things like antioxidants. It's a wonderfully healthy tea, as well as tasting wonderful.
Well, that was very interesting. Thank you for giving us all of that fun information. We have more videos about different kinds of tea that we're sort of slowly building up a collection of, discussing all of our different genres of tea that we've got. So go and check those out if you're interested. But thank you very much for watching this video. We're going to go make another infusion, I think.
Definitely.
It's necessary, honestly, so good. And we were just saying just now that it had cooled down and it was still really nice cold.
It's really nice cold, actually. Yeah.
Very impressive. So yeah, we'll hopefully see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content from us. And we've started putting up some more short form content on here, so check that out. And thank you to Adam for being here.
And thank you for watching, and thank you to Ella.